Hello everyone, my name is Sadie. Welcome back to my channel, YinReikiLight, and today I wanted to come on and do the October energy reading and channeled message for the Divine Feminine. This is going to be throughout the month of October 2021. I've really struggled to bring through this message because there's so much energy and so much information that has wanted to come through that I'm sort of having, I've really had to take extra time to kind of shift through and just kind of organize all of the downloads that I've been receiving. So let's talk about the October energy. We still are in this energy of the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is a 10. October is the 10th month. Wheel of Fortune is the Wheel of Karma. It is also destiny. It is also the hand of fate. It is also good luck and good fortune. It is also bad luck and bad fortune. And everything that is on the wheel that exists in the physical realm, how this wheel spins. So with this energy, the month of October, this wheel is accelerating. It's moving further, farther, faster. It's going into sort of this unknown zone. And so because of that, there's a lot of magic. There's a lot of magic. If you take 10, so 10 is a 1 and a 0 together. If you add that together, you get a 1. You get the Magician. The Magician, the 1 card is about the self. The self represents Aries energy. It's the masculine energy. It's the beginning. And it's all the elements. So this card represents utilizing wands, cups, pentacles, and swords, and creating with all of the elements together. Using your higher, as above, so below, your earthly nature and your higher spiritual nature to create. For the creations, they are bringing me 2 cards. The 10 of Pentacles, creating your foundation, creating your dream life, creating the resources, the abundance, the prosperity, the wealth, to sustain you throughout your life and to carry through the generations to come. And the 10 of Cups, which is about that energy of happy ending and looking over the rainbow where all your dreams have come true and you're just throwing up your hands to the universe in joy and gratitude and appreciation for all the beauty that has come after the storm. So that is the energy of October. It is acceleration, integration, activation, and manifestation. I'm going to start this with a story of something that I manifested. This was back in 2013. I was leaving work. I got into a car accident. My car got totaled. I called insurance. Insurance is basically like, we're not going to cover it. We're not going to do anything for it, because I had like minimum coverage at the time. So they're just like, it's totaled and, you've got to figure it out on your own. I lived quite a ways away from where I worked at the time. And so I was staying with my friend Kelly, Lunar Eclipse Tarot, staying on her couch because we worked at the same place. So we worked in different departments, but we worked at the same place. And so, I just stayed on our couch for a couple weeks, and that was how I got back and forth to work. So I was looking for cars. I was doing law of attraction stuff. I was holding the energy of, I'm not sure how I'm going to get a car, but I know I will manifest one. And I was listening to this meditation. It's on YouTube. I'm going to put the link in it in the description box below when I post this video. And It's called Creativity, Activation, and Chakra Healing. It's a 21-minute meditation on a channel called Frequency 21 TV. And every night before I went to sleep, I would listen to this meditation, and I would imagine myself just getting this wonderful new car. And I was writing down, you know, at the time my kids were much younger, so I needed a car with a little bit more space. And, you know, I was writing down everything that I wanted this car to be. And I would say about 2.5 weeks later, someone I worked with, I didn't work for them directly, but they were in a position of authority. They knew about my accident. They knew that I was sleeping on my friend's couch so that I can get back and forth to work. And they brought me aside and said, listen, I see how hard you work. I see you every day, you know, even coming to work and having a great attitude, even though you're sleeping on someone's couch. And they basically were like, I want to help you get a car. I'm going to help you pay for a car. But they were like, don't tell anyone. This is just, you know, between us, and we'll figure out the details as we go along. So this person gave me a limit to, like I had a cash limit for the car. I found a bunch of cars that I liked, but ironically enough, a couple days later, someone I knew had an uncle who worked at a car dealership, and they told me to check. Their uncle had a bunch of cars within that price range and told me to go there. So I went there. I found the vehicle I wanted. It was $500 less than the limit that the woman had given me to purchase the car. I told her that. She went to the bank, got me a cashier's check for the amount, took me to the dealership, and I got the car like that day. So within 3 weeks of having a bad accident, getting a car totaled, basically my insurance saying, hey, you only had basic coverage, so we're not going to help. And then getting this really, really great car. I shared this story because they brought it up to me to share, but also because it's like that. This is the energy of October. If you focus your will, if you focus your intent, if you trust that it's going to come, even if you don't know how it's going to come, what you want to manifest for your life is going to appear. Because the energy is accelerating, because we're all ascending further, farther, faster. There's things on our path that we really need right now, and it's available to us. That's basically what they want you to know, is that what you need right now in the physical world is available to you, but you need to work your magic. And so, how to work your magic? Yes, use affirmations, use meditations that help you to get into your creative energy, that help you to believe in manifestation. I love Abraham Hicks because she's just such, the way she explains it is always so positive, and it's just like, you know, all you have to do is shift your focus from lack to knowing that it's yours already, and then it's going to be yours. And so for some of you, you need to hear this, because let's just use, you know, your divine counterpart for a moment. You're so focused on the longing for that person. You're so focused on not being with that person that's why you're not with them. Some of you, it's you're not working your magic. You're focused on not having what you want, and it's creating more of not having what you want. You just need to shift your perspective. When you shift your perspective, you change your reality. And so this is a month to really, really go back to the basics. Go back to, you know, affirmations. I am abundant. I am prosperous. I am joyful. I am loved. I am loving. You know, go back to any sort of thing that helps you to stay in a space where you're not in lack, but you already feel abundant and you already feel like you have that which you desire. Because what you need to understand is that what you seeks you equally. What you wants you with just as much. It's just, you have to close the gap in the space between. And how to do that is to work your magic. The other thing they wanted me to bring through is the elements. So water, Queen of Cups represents the element of water. Queen of Wands represents the element of fire. Queen of Pentacles represents the element of earth. And Queen of Swords represents the element of air. All of us, like I'm a Cancer sun. So I really do identify with the Queen of Cups. Whenever the Queen of Cups comes up in a reading, I'm like, that's me, that's my card. All of us have an identity and we identify ourselves as one of these queens, right? But the thing about it is that we're not just one, we're all of it. We encompass water, fire, air, and pentacles, and earth. We encompass, the water is the heart energy. It is emotion. We have emotions. We all have emotions. The fire is a spiritual energy, is the life force energy. It is your creativity. We all have this spark within us. The air is the intellect. It is the mind. It is the wisdom. It is communication. We all have this ability as well. And the Pentacles is actually the physical body. There's no better representation of the physical than your physical body. We all have a physical body. And so what they really wanted me to share is that if you are struggling to manifest something, or if you are feeling blocked in any area of your life, really look at yourself. Look at how you identify yourself. Like I said, I identify myself as this Queen of Cups. But integrate in the other qualities and attributes. So if you have like overactive sensitivity, overactive empathy, overactive nurturing and giving to others, this is a time to give more to yourself. This is a time to speak your truth and be more assertive. This is a time to get more creative. If you have overactive intellect and wisdom and spiritual knowledge, and you're very easy to communicate with, and you love to communicate and speak your truth in mind, this is a time to integrate in more of your heart energy, your nurturing energy. For some, especially if this is your overactivity, if this is like the dominant aspect of your personality, the advice I was given to share was go and get a pet or a houseplant this month. Like, I understand some of you can't get a pet, but a pet can be like a lizard or a turtle. It can be a goldfish. It can be, anything, an easy pet to take care of, or even a houseplant, something that you have to love on, something that you have to feed, something that you have to nurture, something that you have to water. Because if you have more of this energy right now, learning to open up your heart space will put you more in this energy, and it'll help you integrate all the aspects of yourself. Say you're really great with manifesting money, and you're really, you work really hard and you have a lot to show for it, and money comes easily and frequently to you, but you struggle with your creative ability. This is a month to go, watch some YouTube channels about how to draw and how to paint, or to buy some paint by numbers, or to go take an art class and really get into your creative nature. Because we have all the elements within us, it's like once we can integrate and master in all the elements that we have within us, we actually become this. We become the magician. What you need to understand, and what Spirit was really trying to get me to understand, is that because we carry all the elements within us, we are the magic. Once we master all the elements that we have within us, we become the magician. And so this month, it's working your magic by understanding that you are the magic. But you also, when you work your magic, you become the magician. You are the creation and the creator. You are not separate from anything that you desire. You just have to integrate in all of your tools, skills, and attributes to bring in your manifestations. Okay? So manifestation is heightened this month. The other thing that they wanted to bring through is that, this energy of, because once we activate these manifestations, we actually sort of activate our God self or our goddess self. And they really were bringing through like the energy of the Egyptian goddess Isis. She was a master magician. She was a master of all of the elements. And that's why she was able to create at will. That's why she was able to manifest anything that she desired. And it's why she was able to bring her beloved twin flame Osiris back from the dead, is because she understood that she was the magic and the magician. And she knew how to use all of the parts of herself to create life. Okay? Because we all have that ability. We just haven't tapped into it yet. And so this month of October, why this month is so important is because it's like the veil is the thinnest between the worlds and the realms. And so you're gonna start to really experience even more supernatural, even more paranormal, even more spiritual experiences that you may not be able to define or able to label. And that's good. That's a good thing. We, in our human life in this 3D world, have become so inundated and fixated upon labels and structure and the energy of life, the magic. It has no structure. It has no form. It's formless. You bring it into form, but it's ever flowing. It's ever present. It's omnipresent. That is the God source. That is the energy of all things. And it's the energy that connects all things. And so they want you to get out of the limitation of, what you believe yourself to be, because who you are is so much greater than you have even ever possibly imagined. So I'm going to go into the channeled message for the Divine Feminine now. Your potential is limitless. All of you have not even begun to scratch the surface of what you can truly do, be, or become. It is time to release and revise that old script and the old stories about yourself that you have kept playing in your head like a broken record. As you believe, so shall you receive. Believe in your creative potential. Believe that the light within you holds the power to create worlds. Believe that you can have more for yourself than you ever imagined possible. Believe that the entire universe is supporting your path. There is no thing to fear. For when the universe and all of creation is for you, nothing can be against you. And so they just want you to know, like, this is the time to work your magic. This month especially, really, really get into that creative life force energy. We are all born with it. It is innate. It is God-given. It is our birthright to create the life, to create the experience that we truly desire, that is of our heart's desires. And so they kept bringing through I don't know why, but they kept bringing through this old show that I used to watch. It was a cartoon in the early 90s. It was called Captain Planet. And what's funny is, you know, Captain Planet, he has the Planeteers, and they're all there to like save the planet from pollution and from all the stuff that's, you know, harming the planet right now. And so, you know, there is an element of water and an element of fire and an element of wind and an element of earth and an element of heart. And at the end of the theme song for Captain Planet would always say, the power is yours. And so that's what Spirit is telling you this month for October. The power is yours. All right. But you have to use all the elements. You have to bring them all together. You have to integrate them all together to bring in that magic. All right. Let's see what else wants to come through. So that is it basically for October energy. I am going to do a reading from the Beyond Lemuria Oracle card decks. This is by Izzy Ivy. Let's see what other energies want to come through for October. And like I said, I will put the that meditation from Frequency 21 TV, the link for that meditation in the description box, because it really did help me to just manifest a car. I mean, I really believe that listening to that meditation every day before I went to sleep for those few weeks helped me to get that car that I needed. All right. Throwing stuff out. I'll keep these, but I'm not going to look at them yet. Higher Self, Holy Spirit, and all the guides and guardians of 100% unconditional love, please give all of us on our ascension path beautiful message and guidance for this October 2021 magical month ahead of us. Thank you. All right. So, first card that came up is a number 11, the Aether. And the Aether is this seamless, unspeakable. That's what I'm talking about. This is the magic. It weaves itself through everything. If you take a deep breath right now, you're breathing in the ether. And when you exhale, you're breathing it out. It is that life force energy. It breathes in you, it breathes through you, and it breathes and expresses from you. You are it and it is you. This is the energy of life. This is what is that creation energy. This is what is that magic energy. It's the void. It's the potential for anything and everything to come through. And this is the energy of October. So as you focus your intention on what you desire, you're going to create it into form. You're free. Freedom, it's number 25. You're free to choose what you want. You're free to choose what you don't want. You're free to have any experience with your free will, with your elements, with your magic, with your willpower. You're free to decide. So what are you going to choose and what are you going to create for yourself this month? That is the question. You are the realm bridger. You are in the physical realm. You are in this world, but you are not of it. If you are on this path, you are spirit embodied and you're aware of your spiritual nature and you're bridging heaven and earth together. Throat chakra, speak your truth, honor yourself, honor your truth, honor your heart, honor the part of you that is your creative expression. It wants to come through you. It wants to, the ether, this energy of everything, this life force energy, wants to create and express through you. So how are you going to use it this month to create and express? And then this is the higher heart chakra, which is about ecstatic bliss. Your higher heart chakra is right here. It's right above your heart chakra and below your throat chakra. When you can get into your higher heart chakra to hold your manifestation there, to hold what you want to manifest there, it will manifest for you like magic. But again, you have to realize that, and the bottom card is alignment. You have to get in alignment with all the elements. And you have to realize that you lack nothing. You are everything. And as you can go into that space and understanding that you are everything and lack nothing, there will never be any separation. There will never be any space between that which you desire and that which you are wanting to bring into your existence. The beginning and the end are the same. That's why it's the 10th month. That's why manifestation is so heightened. 10 is a 10. It's an ending of a cycle, but it's also the beginning. It's a 1. So work your magic this month, okay? The power is yours. I hope you have a beautiful October. Take care.